Good morning, YouTube. I just woke up and saw this request for Julia Michaels' Anxiety featuring Selena Gomez. Super simple, 4 chords. Wake up, guys. Time to practice. Get your guitar out.
My friends, they wanna take me to the movies. I tell them to fuck off, I'm holding hands with my depression. And right when I think of overcoming, anxiety starts kicking in to teach that shit a lesson. Oh, I try my best just to be social. I'll make all these plans with friends and hope they call and cancel, then I'll...
Alright, so we got 4 chords, right? C major. Oh, shit. C major. I'm gonna explain them. Y'all already know how to do. A minor. D minor. I play D minor 7 because pimp juice. And then G major. Alright? If you don't know C major, ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and your first finger is on the 1st fret of the B string. Booyah. A minor, you just take this finger, your ring finger, and move it back. So keep everything the same, okay? Don't make it overcomplicated. Just take this finger and move it back to the 2nd fret of the G string. And you got... And the voicing that I'm hearing on the recording is this D minor, because I'm hearing that A note. But if you can't do D minor 7 like that, which is just borrowing the 5th fret of the A string all the way down, put your middle finger on the 6th fret of the B string, and then put your ring finger on the 7th fret of the D string. But if you're still working on your bar chords, which is totally fine because it takes a while to get used to those, just do D minor like this. Same thing. So you got your first finger is on the 1st fret of the high E string, your middle finger is on the 2nd fret of the G string, and then your ring finger is on the 3rd fret of the B string. So that's another way. But remember, I told you guys, there's more than one way to skin a cat, and don't do that because it's disgusting. But you should know more than one way to play the same chord, just to have options. So you got bam. A lot of people know that's like kind of like the R&B swag version. And then you got G major. You can play it like that, or you can play it like that. So you got my middle finger's on the 3rd fret of the low E string, first finger's on the 2nd fret of the A string, my ring finger is on the 3rd fret of the B string, and my pinky is on the 3rd fret of the high E string. Bam. Or you got your bar chord of the G. And the reason why I like this voicing a little bit better, because I like to get bouncy with it. You can, you know. Which is kind of the way that they were playing in there. So real quick, the G major chord, I'm barring the 3rd fret of everything. And then I got my middle finger on the 4th fret of the G string. My ring finger is on the 5th fret of the A string, and my pinky is on the 5th fret of the D string. Okay? And I'm just kind of rushing through this because I want you guys to like just stop overthinking stuff. And I'm working on that too myself. When you hear something, you just kind of pick it out, get the chords right, and just dive in and just keep going every day. Learn a different song, learn a different progression, and you're adding to your palette of chords and ideas. So I'm gonna start it over just so y'all can. Shout out to Julia Michaels, it's a great song.
My friends, they wanna take me to the movies. I tell them to fuck off, I'm holding hands with my depression.
Alright, so let me talk about the right hand and what I'm doing. I'm pulling, the first thing I'm doing is hitting the bass note, and I'm using my thumb to do that. So I'm going, and then you slap, like, you know your mama cook a good meal, you just want to slap her? That's what you do after that, okay? So you got boom, boom, slap your mama. Boom, boom, slap, slap, okay? When I'm slapping, I'm using kind of like my nail, which is why I literally have cuts daily. So I'm going to start wearing a Band-Aid. You guys are going to start seeing me wearing a Band-Aid. But when you play this style, it can hurt your hand a little bit. So that's normal if you feel like pain there, but just push through it because for the love of music, we gotta do what we gotta do. So you got boom, boom, slap. Okay, so look. And then right after I slapped the guitar, I literally drooled on my own guitar. I've been either drooling or crying. Either one is good, but don't worry about that. Okay, so after I slap the guitar, I go, and I immediately stop the strings. Because if you slap your mama, you better run. Because I don't need to get into it. You already know. You can't just do that, okay? You gotta, slap it, slap it. What? Okay, I missed. Slap it and stop it. And then you go to the next chord, which is A minor. Slap. Okay, work on that. Because it's kind of challenging if you've never done that, but okay. Then you go to the D minor. Sorry, I went to F. Okay. So do you see how I'm kind of doing that same concept with each chord? I'm going to do it one more time. Excuse me. How y'all doing today, by the way? Y'all been showing me mad love lately, and I really appreciate it. So I'm going to try my best to do as many tutorials for you guys that I can, even though I'm traveling. But I appreciate you guys for the support.
My friends, they wanna take me to the movies. I tell them to fuck off, I'm holding hands with my depression. And right when I think of overcoming, anxiety starts kicking in to teach that shit a lesson. Oh, I try my best just to be social. I'll make all these plans with friends and hope they call and cancel. Then I overthink about the things I'm missing. Now I'm wishing I was with them. Feel like I'm always apologizing for feeling like I'm out of my mind.
I just did that, but let me show you guys what I was doing. As you're kind of like messing around with this in between, especially like I always tell you guys, make it your own. Like that's what they did, but put your own vibe, put your own swag in there. A minor pentatonic is a cool scale that you can use, okay? Right? So we got watch. Hey. All right, so you just kind of add little licks, and I'm not going to teach you licks because I want you guys to make up your own licks. Express yourself, express yourself, express yourself. If you hear an idea in your head, just try it and just put it in there and mix it up. That's the cool thing about music, is that we all kind of mesh together, and you got Julia Michaels, Selena Gomez mixed with a little bit of your swag, mixed with the dude next door. You know, he doing his thing and all that. So don't be boxed into just one way. Another cool thing is that you can also play these chords, or you can arpeggiate the chords. You can play the strings individually. So if you don't really like this, or if you're not ready for that yet, you can go. Da 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 da. I don't know the word. I literally just heard this song 5 minutes ago. Don't roast me, y'all. So if I was trying to do like an R&B version, or like a kind of a soulful version, that's the way I would do it. I would. Bam. All right. I love y'all. Practice, 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 practice.